Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Skin Deep, where today we're hopefully going to finish putting together our payment for Little Lion. Oh, here we go. Here's our mixtapes. I'm just not looking around the bed. So have we earned the ability to dream yet? No. For some reason, this is probably just like revisit past missions, right? It's weird that it's not available for that yet, but maybe it happens after you open up the finish up the main story. It looks like we earned ourselves another video game at some point. Wait, sorry. I do what now? No? Oh, I see. Well, that's not a very good banana. Throw more? Yeah. I have overthrown. What is this? Is just a game about throwing bananas at monkeys? All right, okay. What if instead of trying to arc it, I just fucking wail it at him like maximum force? Oh, he doesn't like it. It kills him. Well, I mean, that's fine. I'm not afraid to commit a small amount of murder. I'm Dina Pasadena. Okay, is that to get extra life? This doesn't seem like a very difficult game. I guess, like, obviously it's gonna iterate some. You see, this is made a little bit trickier by the monkey and the bomb having relatively similar patrols here. Yeah, and trying to throw it directly at him without arcing is definitely becoming more of a problem with him in the upper corner like that. Let's see if we can arc it over the bomb. Nope, that's a little forceful. You know, if I were patient, that would totally work. I'm not, of course. Probably worth emphasizing. Too eager to get it over the bomb. Alright, I mean, that's pretty good. Let's, I have critical emails. The most important emails. Oh, right, because there's always training. There's always more training. Hey, what about mines? What about munitions?
Slap on the old training headset.
I do love them. Ah, yes, sawing people in half. I didn't get the role, unfortunately. All that time training with the lumberjacks. For what? I can fell a girthy maple in 90 seconds, but that's the only benefit I reaped. But I hear you may have a magical opportunity of your own. You have an evil clone. Oh, this is a huge advantage in the world of close-up magic. If you wanted to change careers, now is the time. The Magician's Den in Nuevos Aires is always hiring. I don't think she's gonna go for that, is my guess. Sorry, I'm not so good with crowds. I may need a career change if this clone stuff goes bad, though. There are stage jobs where you shoot apples off people's heads, right? I should be asking Dusty about this. What does Wilma have up? Well, I'm sticking with catgrass. I dipped my paws in the heritage catnip world, but it was too intense. Sorry to hear about your clone. I hope your psyche's intact. You know, we clone plants all the time, and they seem fine as long as you farm them well. Yeah. But, like, do plant clones attack you or each other? Because it would be great if I could just give my clone some more sun or water. But right now it's either harvest or be harvested. Here's the thing. Wilma doesn't know anything about the stresses of being an insurance commando or whatever the hell my job title is. Oh, thank you. You won't regret this. Nina would be a heroine in my new YA novel series about a couple who live on a space farm. Archon and Giannina. I dreamed their story, then rushed to my Smith Cratilda and typed everything down in a mad flurry, along with the novel's title, The Children of Elsinthor. But now I'm 250 pages in, and they've not yet left the space farm or really done anything. All they seem to do is tend to their cosmic wheat for several chapters on end. Then they fall asleep. I'm growing incredibly frustrated. Nor do I know who the children or Elsinthor in the title are. Do you have any inspiration to break my writing blockage? Boy, it feels like maybe like a little bit of plot. I'm not saying you gotta have the whole thing planned out, but just like have a little bit of plot before you start typing. You know, it sounds like a lot of work. I'm not so good with the writing stuff. The only image that popped into my head is like a dog wearing a straw hat, walking into their fields, and maybe he has a prophecy he has to tell them? Like, their future child will save the world from a big disaster. That could be one of the children of Elsinthor. Listen, there are probably better people to be talking to about this, though. Have you tried asking Trisha? I bet she'd come up with something better. It's probably just supposed to be she'd. Thank you for sending the balloon. My agency will use it as a sniper nest. When hitting high-rise skyscrapers, my agents usually have to enter the ductwork with a garrote, or pretend to be simple window washers. Now they can point a scope into a boardroom from a half-mile away. I mean, that sounds like the good way to do things, right? I mean, I don't approve, really, but getting sniped from a small hot air balloon is incredible stuff. What a capstone event to a life of crime. I mean, I approve. Nina's a little judgmental. Okay, welcome to your high-resolution virtual training. The HLM 90B anti-personnel hull mine is a space pirate favorite. Destroy the hull mine. Where is the... Okay, here we go. Oh, this is not the kind of thing I thought we were talking about. I assume it's going to chase me, but I can... Yeah, easy. It's like a swordfish. I'm not sure why I needed training for that. I guess they just don't want you to... They don't want you to encounter one in the real world before you've seen what they do. The unpleasant surprise of being chased around a corner by an intelligent mine, I suppose, could be significant. Oof, y'all. It has been a day, and I am not feeling the super best, so, I may be a little quieter here today than usual. Apologies. I'm gonna let Nina listen. Nina is always eager to talk. The enemies have a lot to say. I'm gonna try to let the environment do a lot of our talking for us today. Primary objective: rescue the cat crew. Did you know space pirates have introduced HLM 90B anti-personnel hull mines to this region? I had a feeling. I kind of thought that might be the case. Okay, there's an electrical box over there. You know, I've never tried to do the zoom in on a space pirate. I guess you get a read of their inventory, but also you can just look at them. You just look at their inventory. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, I'm not allowed to actually open that.
Score.
Yep, big victory here. Is Gus coming? Okay, no. I have a second to open this. Not really what I'm looking for. Still not really what I'm looking for. We just make a cloud. And then we get Gus to fire at the cloud. Crap. That's it. This is not working out. Oh, maybe it did. Oh dear. Nope, there's mostly explosions happening around me, not so much the enemies. And I have been partially forced through the wall, which is not great, I think. guess what? Fuck you. I didn't realize you could ram them into each other. I don't think I've ever tried it that way before. Oh, come on. I gotta find something to knock you into. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Eat that and stay down. Surprise, freako.
Get your walkie. And then let me get your partner. Give me that.
Everything's fine here.
Score.
Oh, damn it. Ah, fuck. Okay, well. That could have been worse, I guess. Alright, it didn't restart the combat alert. At least that's nice. Yeah, I did not realize that you could charge the dudes into each other. I almost never managed to get one in dazed shape around another enemy, so that's pretty good. That's important knowledge. Verity, it's not safe for you to hold both the trash and Windows passwords. The boss would be so mad if she heard about that. In her latest video, she was talking about operational security. Just hide the trash forget-me-not under something near you in the rec room, okay? If you're only holding one password, that's better. OPSEC. Alright, Jillian, you're trying. The rec room, huh? Okay, across the hall from where we are. That's a blue keycard situation. Stuff's all fucking busted up in here. Warning, impossible to consume quietly. Actually, let me have this. I lost my forget-me-not. I flushed it down the toilet again. Ah, I hope I don't get in trouble. Noting the Windows pass here in my diary just to make sure. It's Bird. Okay, Bird for the Windows. Good to know. So the yellow keycard doors. Actually, you know what? There should be a yellow keycard door. Oh yeah, this is totally yellow. What am I? Alright. Just clearing the yellow keycard out of my inventory. So yeah. Things actually seem pretty stable and chill in the rec room. Alright, don't assume they'll stay that way, but... Oh. No, looks like not only am I alone, but there's not even like a camera in here. Okay, trash fuse box is sealed.
Where you belong. Coward, face me!
Alright, bit of a messy approach, but I'm feeling somewhat in control now. I gotta find a health station. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you out.
Meow.
I saw a cat key at bridge. I'm just now realizing that that's functionality. Vent system. Okay.
Health station here.
In theory, Jillian has the key card.
Stay healthy.
Tuna, wrench. None of this stuff is super exciting to use as weapons.
Mine.
Okay, there's the windows. And there's Jillian. This is potentially great news if I can figure out a way to take you out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I guessed wrong.
Night Mother, if you let me live through this, I promise I'm gonna bring you a tasty snack in church. Love me.
Okay, I gotta figure out a way to... I gotta figure out a way to approach here. Like... There's lots of explosives. I'm not sure how we produce a spark. Like, if, you know, obviously if I have a lighter or something, that's one thing. But, like, if I were to breach the pipe or something, and then I were to throw a metal bar at the fuel line, like, do I expect that that would create a spark? It probably doesn't really make sense. I guess I gotta get Jillian to fire while standing near the fuel line? It's a little easier said than done. Note to self, don't forget me. Okay, vent password
Outline
is
away.
nuts. That's the airlocks. Okay. I've been trying to use the windows. Oh, interesting. You're allowed to do a pickpocket through, like, a grated floor. Probably not a great idea at the moment, but it's interesting that they let you try it. No, not that. This.
All windows unlocked.
Is that her? Huh? Is that something?
I was really thinking that that second one was going to break it, probably. There it is. So first of all, take that. Secondly, did I get the cat key? I didn't get the cat key. Where's your cat key? Oh, it's inside still. Okay, no problem.
Nice.
Meow! I'm trapped in here!
I'll free you. Everything's under control.
I'd forgotten how good it was. Okay, quiet you. You're gonna get yours in a second. Empty can of tuna. I mean, last cat we caught, the one in the chef hat, was messing around near the mainframe exhaust fan on the bottom part of the bridge. Was he hiding something there? I think it's a reasonable guess. Let's go back to a room that we know has a garbage chute in it. No, there wasn't one in here. Okay.
They ought to pay me more for that.
Wait! Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay, and then while we're here,
All crew buried.
limited access to battery room. Accidental weapon discharge could damage the master gears and shut off power to the whole ship. Only approved pirates who have passed the boss's gun safety training may enter the battery room.
Unlocked.
Well, it does sound like there's at least one in there. Alright, so... was there anything else super important to do in here? Leopold has the key to the airlock system. Forget-me-not can stay forgotten. Yeah. I definitely. Where's the? I'm looking for the button for the memory palace. There it is. Because I've already forgotten. We saw the window password. But I didn't like click on it specifically. No, here it is. Fence. Fence is nuts. That's such a handy little feature
All vents unlocked.
for people with exceedingly bad memories like me. So we got 2 enemies and a pair of pressure regulators.
Anyone hear that?
They're both gonna walk over to it. Well, I'll take one.
That's what I needed. You're mine.
Oh no, it did. Okay, it did choke them both out. I'm a little surprised by that. How did you guys manage to... How are they ever successful as space pirates, you know? It just doesn't seem like they have the tools.
Shut up. Stay calm. You have insurance coverage.
Out of here, meow meow.
Ah, you're up there.
Meow Corp is here.
It does feel like I want to hold on to the walkie for when the backup crew gets here, because I can still use it to mess with their combat alarms. Are there? There's got to be a code entry thing somewhere around here, right? Otherwise, how am I going to get the airlocks open? Maybe I saw it already and I just didn't. Did I see it and forget about it already? Doesn't seem totally out of the realm of possibility.
I'm gonna... Writes itself.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's certainly not in here. This is probably worth having. Yeah, it's just for the windows. Well. In any case, it's probably fine. Let's go save the last cat and get ready to deal with some pirates.
You're almost free. Meow. Everything's under control.
Meow, partner. Yeah, because I don't need the airlocks open, I guess, because we can force them and also we can just go out through a window and let ourselves back in. But it's maybe not totally ideal. I bet the cassette is with it's in a vent somewhere probably. just having a quick look around because I would like to take home the mixtape if we can find it. Alright, it doesn't seem like I can get up onto that pipe. I thought, you know, with that being visible but kind of difficult to climb on, it might be exactly the thing.
Just what I needed.
Alright, I'm just gonna bust a window open. Which means we need to get to the bridge, probably. Oh, there are windows in here. Am I allowed to use the signal lamp through the window? No, not really. Let me get a wrench here.
Message received.
Trying to put this in a place where the mines aren't going to be too much of a problem for it. All right.
Top work, Nina.
You're too kind.
Well, I mean, I'm going to take the shotgun. I'm not saying for sure that I'm going to use it, but I'm certainly going to take it. I probably don't need TNT, but then again, what kind of phrase is I don't need TNT? Can you imagine? All right.
Reinforcements incoming.
Vacuum breach. Firing. Blood pressure dropping.
Everything's all good, boss.
Okay. Damn.
Reaching the airlock now.
Commando, I got another treat for you. Dinner's always better with a song. I hit something in the column bulkhead on the stage down there. Okay. Firmly affixed to a surface. Okay. Is it just timed? Oh, death. Okay, it turns out I was trying to follow the rule of, you know, just like if you can't see it, maybe you're safe from it. It turns out not so much, actually. All right, that's the first time that's happened. We're learning things. All right, presumably everything is the same here. And so let us attempt to employ the same steps toward victory. Too far away. Maybe not the same steps. I could probably do some different steps. Trying something new here.
That her?
No, I didn't. Okay, I thought you saw me throw that. I was just generating hostility.
Everyone doing okay? Give me a sign.
Alpha here.
Bravo here.
Charlie here. Delta here.
Echo here. All right, we're good here.
It's probably nothing.
Dude's killing me.
I'm in pursuit.
Really? That's not sufficient
lost her.
sparking for... Huh. Hi.
I'm chasing.
Mine.
Scanning.
Oh, Narf. Where'd she go?
Lock on.
Alright, gonna try to get them to shoot each other.
I see something.
Well, alright, gonna use the auto defib apparently.
Stay down.
You're mine.
Okay. Remarkably, that worked again.
Everything's fine here.
Combat alert complete.
Now, you might call that a clumsy way to spend your only life. Ooh, okay, the passwords are randomized per run. It's good to check. Alright, so that's the Windows password. We get the trash password in the next room.
Health station here.
May as well.
Healthy. All yellow barricades unlocked. All windows unlocked.
Okay, now we know it takes a couple of shots to get through. Okay, vent password is bore. Takes a couple of shots to get through the window, so I'm a little bit more prepared for that now.
Score.
How am I gonna... I don't have enough objects to throw this time. I mean, I guess once Jillian turns around, I can just run up and bash the window repeatedly with this small piece of metal. Provided that it doesn't immediately shatter. It has 3 durability, though. Take that, Jillian. Okay.
They ought to pay me more for this.
Blue key card, and is there a lost and found in here? There is not.
Lost something?
There we go. Can't. Okay, hold on. I'm holding too much garbage. Yeah.
Missing something?
Let me run through here.
Lost something?
Run through here, past the
All blue
key card
barricades
over.
unlocked.
I click here to locate rec room. Okay.
Missing something?
This is the actual lost and found machine. So retrieve this item, please.
Mine.
Uh-oh. Does it not have data anymore? That seems bad. Right. This is where that information was anyway. Never mind.
Something? Lost something? All parachutes unlocked.
Don't.
Face it!
Okay. Cat key. Oh, right. Actually, sorry. There's a cat key in the thing.
Meow, let me out!
Calm. Everything's gonna be all right.
The vent's password was, and I have forgotten it already. Vent's password was Boar. Okay.
All vents unlocked.
Alright, did we do everything that's important to do here? Aside from freeing the cat, obviously. Seems like... Yeah, there's signal kits everywhere. I'm not really even worried about
Better safe than sorry.
having enough of those. Alright, we can airlock these two, just need to wait for the path to open up a little bit, or I could go in through the vents. It's actually probably a lot smarter, since I did go to all the trouble of opening them.
Surprise, Rico. Yeah. A key.
This is the meeting. Out of here, meow meow.
I'll free you. Your insurance coverage is active.
Alright, easy. It turns out they're fairly straightforward once you've already solved them.
Oh, this stinks!
Writes itself.
Okay, I think I got credit for both of those.
Meow! I'm trapped!
Oh, shoot. There we go. This should actually be totally safe.
You're the best in the biz, Nina.
You're too kind. Just what I needed.
Stand by. Shock troops on the way.
Here?
It does feel like maybe the walkie-talkie thing shouldn't work if you're being actively shot at, but whatever. It's all good, right?
Reaching airlock. Stand by.
Just produce a flammable cloud here. Alright, this time I will not set down the TNT because I do not know what I am doing. Hoping the cloud sticks around long enough. Looks like it's starting to dissipate. Alright, well it seems like they're not coming in through here anyway, actually. Apparently they're on board already. me try a vent approach.
Looking good. All hail Queen Cena. Hear that?
Jesus. Alright, just stay low for a second. Just be cool.
Yeah, she's not here.
So Edmund over there has the key, I believe.
Yeah, she's not here. Hey there. Come bunch or die. Hey, come bunch or die.
I can't blow the airlock again, and these dudes would survive it anyway.
Hey there. Come bunch or die.
Come on. Come on.
Hey, someone's stealing stuff. Hear that?
Shit. Okay, easy. Haha. Now I'm still in the room with the great. All right. It's fine. It's fine. I have a plan, and that plan looks like this. There you go. It turns out it doesn't even matter if they see you, as long as you can get to the airlock and steal their ship fast enough. Oh, okay. Apparently the DVD is slightly more expensive than the other parts of this. Well, it does feel a bit like a tomorrow sort of problem, if I'm honest. I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we are finally finishing our tasks for Little Lion, and then having what I'm assuming is going to be another very condescending meeting with him. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.